What is going on, guys? It's been a minute. There's a ton to catch up on. Really, I haven't posted, I don't think, consistently since the show. So it's now, May? So it's been like 6 or 7 months. But tried to pick up the camera a couple times over the last couple months, filmed like a decent amount of stuff, but just I couldn't figure out, and kind of never have been able to figure out what I want to film outside of prep and outside of like weekly videos of just, filming my workouts, showing you physique updates. There's always a lot more going on, but just, never figured out exactly how I wanted to capture it or why I wanted to capture it. But I've just been thinking a lot lately. I'm 30, I'm a dad, and it's just, I think, time for me in a couple areas to take the next step. So I thought, why not make that a series? I'm going to call it Becoming More, because I want like everything that I'm doing in these 3 categories of fitness, business, and content to become more than what they are right now. I have big dreams for all 3 of those things. And so it's just time now to get serious about taking the next step. Spent a lot of time building a foundation and all of those things. But just, it's I'm ready to move forward and ready to really commit to chasing the things that I want to accomplish in those 3 areas. So throughout this first video, I'm going to catch you guys up on what I've been doing. I actually just finished up a 6-week transformation challenge that I did with some friends to kind of just like get ready for summer. Ate a little bit too much food post-show, so kind of had to bring it back a little bit. Got some trips coming up and everything, so I wanted to like get a little bit leaner, get a good foundation to start from. So I may show you guys in a second what my 6-week transformation was, because actually I made some great progress. But yeah, throughout this video, I'm going to take you guys kind of through those 3 categories of, again, fitness, business, and content, and take you through what my goals are for them, how I want to improve, and how I want to become more in each of those 3 categories. Really excited about some business stuff over the next year. I can't talk about it quite yet, but that'll be a huge part of this series. And again, I don't know how long this series is going to last, but I want to take you guys along every step of the way of everything that I'm working on, and just like how I'm trying to grow in all of those categories so that we can kind of figure out how to learn, how to succeed, how to fail together, and figure that out, because I'm ready. Again, I don't know if it's getting older. Definitely part of it is becoming a dad, but just feeling more motivated than ever to really take the next step in some areas in my life. But yeah, gonna bring you guys along for that. About to go to the gym now. I probably won't take you to this workout because tomorrow I'm headed back to Texas for a little bit. So I'm gonna be working out at Alphaland. So the workout in this video will probably be me getting a lift in at Alphaland. But I'll take you guys along the way, leaving in the morning. But for now, I'm gonna head to the gym, and I'll probably see you guys back in the morning on my way to Texas. Good morning, guys. Getting ready to head to Texas, but first, look what came in yesterday. New 3D. So, gonna try that out this morning. You guys know, if you've been watching, Chrome 3D is my favorite energy drink by far. So I'm hoping the new version is just as good as the old one, but I guess we'll see. Alright guys, officially in Texas. I realized this morning I cracked open that 3D, but didn't film me trying it. So 10 out of 10 for me. I was nervous because I'm realizing as I'm saying this, it's going to sound like I'm addicted to Chrome 3Ds, and I might be. But I was nervous about it going away forever because I love them. But the new Chrome is, to me, just as good. But anyway, I am headed to Alphaland now. Probably just going to work from there a little bit and then get a workout in later. But while I'm driving, I figured I may as well go ahead and talk about one of the 3 categories of the series, and that's the content. So for me, kind of like the 3 areas that I want to take the next step and have my content become more than it has been is 1, consistency. I think I've had periods where I post often, but it's really just been kind of with my bodybuilding preps when it's easy to have a cadence of filming, and then I fall off as soon as my shows are over. So I want to get like long-term consistent posts. The other two words that come to mind when I think about my content, and I kind of hate using the word content. I'm more just like, I don't know, that is what it is, but I just see it more as like documenting my pursuit of the things that I want to do and sharing it with you guys. So, but the two ways I want to do that better are to go into like a little bit more depth about what I'm doing and how I'm feeling and the successes and failures of what I'm doing, rather than just kind of showing you guys my workout routine and my physique updates. And then like along with that is authenticity, where I want to, make sure I'm not just filming, my physique when it's good, or my workouts when I'm enjoying them, or my bodybuilding preps when, it's cool and exciting. I want to like share more with you, and document more, even for myself too, just of the process of chasing the things that I'm chasing and trying to achieve the things I want to achieve, because that's other people doing that, like whether it's Christian or Steve Cook, had a huge impact on my belief and my ability to have an idea, have a vision for something, and believe in it enough to actually go do it. So that's kind of why I'm documenting this process, is to one, prove to myself that I can do it, and then two, hopefully prove to someone else out there watching that they can do it too, that they don't have to just keep doing the same thing they've been doing or do what other people do. But if you have a strong idea and a strong vision for something, that you can believe in yourself enough to commit to it and pursue it. So that's what I'm going to try to do. But I think along with that is not, again, just filming my workout routines and physique updates. It's posting more consistently so that I'm keeping you guys up to date with what I'm doing, and then again just getting a little bit deeper into the process and the struggle and the success of the things that I'm trying to do. So that's kind of it on the content. Mostly it's that I just want to get the camera out and film more, because there's a lot of exciting stuff coming, a lot of stuff that I'm excited about, and I just want to share it all with you guys. I'm gonna go get something to eat from Alpha Eats here in a minute, and then we'll pick back up a little bit later. And again, throughout this video I'll talk you guys through the other two, which would be my fitness and business. Those are a little bit more exciting than me just talking about the type of content that I want to make. But anyway, see you guys in a little bit. You keep on running around. I've had enough of these games.
Run around, got a lot fools, and I still got the crown like a bad tooth. I am cool, I don't gotta act cool. Just follow where I lead you, pack mule. Blowing through the budget, the cash ain't nothing. The way I flip back, straight tens from the judges. Yeah, I'm the too big, can't flush it. Probably gotta plunge it. Word is, this 10 years in the making. Word is, I'm bringing home the bacon. Word is, they don't see what it take to make it, but the word on the streets, I make it look easy. I'm flattering, cool, way too easy. Word on the street is I make it look easy. I'm actually smooth, it's far too easy. Word on the streets, I make it look easy. Easy, 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 too easy. Word on the street is I make it look easy. Too easy. Make it look easy, but it's not easy. Whip got wings, yeah, I feel like Ron Weasley. Live like king, so the money ain't measly. Hits like Sting, honey, you cannot beat me. Did it so casual, must be a natural. Heard him say, yeah, it was gradual, but it's diagonal, going up. Me and the capital, super compatible. Got me like, let's go. Gotta hop in my step, gotta bounce in my walk. Rubber bands from the check, it was more than I thought. Fresh press, squeaky clean, wide awake, what a dream. Hey there, hi, hello, what's the word, baby? Tell me you know, cause I know that the word is this 10 years in the making. Word is, I'm bringing home the bacon. Word is, they don't see what it take to make it, but the word on the streets, I make it look easy. I'm flattering, cool, way too easy. Word on
Alright guys, I just finished up a leg day at Alphaland. Feels good to be back. It's kind of like at this point, it feels a little bit like a home away from home. But yeah, I want to take a second to talk through the next part of the Becoming More series. So we already talked about the content a little bit, but now I want to talk about the fitness portion. So for fitness, I just, the last couple years been very heavily focused on bodybuilding for good reason. I was doing bodybuilding shows, but that doesn't, bodybuilding was a bigger, emphasis than it actually is in my life over the last 2 years. So I wanted to take a step back and think, what do I actually want out of fitness, quote unquote fitness in my life, and just kind of get back to doing things that I love, including bodybuilding. And so I just kind of came up with 3 things related to fitness that I want to kind of take the next step in. One being health. Bodybuilding is not necessarily about health, so I wanted to kind of take a step back and focus on one being just mobility, health of my body, but then also internal health too. The constant dieting down and eating more food and dieting down is not the most healthy thing in the world. So I want to get to, and that's kind of what I was doing the 6-week challenge, is get to a stable, maintainable physique, and then body fat percentage, and then carry that through with my goals of still adding muscle, but then the second thing, athleticism. I want to get back to playing sports. Been playing in a men's soccer league. Felt like the Tin Man running around, so I need to get back. And if you guys saw the video I posted of me trying the NFL Combine, I looked like I was 40 years old. So I've got to get back again, that mobility, but then also I want to train that way too. I want to add back some more athletic training. And I think working with Justin has been so far a really great combination of really all 3 things, because the third thing is physique. I still like working on my physique. I still like bodybuilding. I want that to be part of what my focus is. But so far with Justin, I feel like I've had a great combination of health, athleticism, and building my physique. And so that's really the kind of the 3 goals of taking that next step with my fitness, is kind of stepping past just the aesthetic part. I've got a son, I keep saying that, but it really does change your perspective on things, where I want to be running around playing soccer with him when I'm 40, when I'm 50, when I'm 60. So that starts now, to make sure I'm maintaining, again, the 3 things: health, athleticism, and then also I want to be a jacked dad. So that's where the physique comes into play. But yeah, that's the update on my health. So you might see the content around my health and fitness change a little bit, because I want to do more. I might throw in some more challenges around being athletic. I'm going to think more through this before I commit to any of it, but I'd love to set a goal for my 40 time, my mile time, even a 200 meter, just to kind of focus again on being useful as well as looking good. But yeah guys, that's the update on that. The only last thing to talk about is business, but I'll talk about that later. I probably just showed you the workout, so if I did, that's all for tonight. I got one more day in Texas before I head back to Atlanta. But yeah, just enjoying being here. Love getting a workout in at Alphaland. Gonna head back to the hotel, get a good night's sleep, and then I actually have some business stuff here tomorrow, so maybe I'll kind of play that into talking about the business portion of this series. But yeah guys, that's it for now, and I'll see you tomorrow. Alright, what's going on guys? I am back home. I'm actually currently editing the video that you're watching right now. But the third category of the Becoming More series is business. So I'm not going to be able to yet get into too much exactly the business things that are going to be in this series. I'm having a tough time talking about it without saying anything. It's just not quite to a point where I'm ready to talk you all the way through it, but it's coming, I promise. But just kind of more broadly speaking with business, it just fit with these other categories of it's time for them to become more in my life. I've always had a ton of ideas, and always, kind of believed hypothetically that I could do them. But I've never, I don't think, to my standard for myself, fully committed to some of these ideas that I have. And so I have some real opportunities out in front of me right now. And just in the process of thinking through these other categories that I want to be more than they are right now, it just, business kind of fell into that for me. My goal behind including it in this series is to like fully believe in my ideas and my vision for things, to have confidence in my ability to do them, and then fully commit to them. So, like I said, I've had ideas that I've just not fully committed to, and so I don't know if they would have worked or not. But I have some like real opportunities out in front of me that I want to fully commit to, because I believe that they'll work. I believe they'll be successful, and they're very real and right in front of me. And hopefully I can talk about them more soon. But it's really exciting, and I'm pumped to take you guys through that part of my life as well throughout the series. But that's I guess now I've talked about all three categories of fitness, content, and business. I'm gonna keep you guys updated along the way, and you guys can hopefully follow progress in my life in all of these categories, and hopefully at the same time be thinking about areas in your life that you want to become more, and think about the ways that you can do that, and then we can pursue it together. It does sound kind of cheesy when I say it like that, but I really do believe that at some point you just have to decide to do more and to do better, and that's where I'm at right now. And I'm really excited for 6 months from now, a year from now, to look back on my thoughts and my decisions to start this series, and to start, more importantly than documenting it, to actually do it. And I'm really excited to see where I'm at, and can point back to this and have proof to myself, and hopefully proof to someone else out there, that if you fully commit to the ideas that you have, and fully commit to your vision for the future, that you can make progress, and you can make those visions come true. And that's the goal, to prove that to myself, and then I can't help but think to also prove to my son that that's possible, and that his dad is capable of that. So that's gonna wrap up this video, kind of the intro into the series. And then the goal is to hopefully film like one episode a week. I'm gonna be traveling, so the next couple episodes might be a little bit heavier on travel, but maybe documenting how I'm keeping up with my fitness, how I'm keeping up with content and business while I'm traveling will be interesting. So that's gonna wrap up this one, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.